Well, g'day. Welcome to Stu Shed, the YouTube Chronicles. This episode I wanted to give you a quick look, actually on video, of these vac clamps. It's an Australian company and a really innovative little tool. And in this case I'm actually using it on the Torque Work Centre to hold pieces down for either for using with the router or sanding operations or whatever. And just the top of the work centre is quite a useful platform. This one here particularly is the VC4. It's a model that is a single-sided and it gets screwed down onto your work surface. You have an air tube that feeds compressed air into the unit, and that's just coming from my air line here. It's just been reduced down to this switch here, which just allows me to switch the air on and off. And then it just goes through this narrow tube, which is obviously designed still to take air pressure, but doesn't have to carry very much. And the air comes in here. There's a little hole here, and just in there's a small nozzle and venturi, and the air gets exhausted out through this point here. And what that does is, as the air is blowing through that section, it pulls air down through that hole, creating a vacuum in this area, and obviously anything that's sitting on top and making a good seal with this rubber ring around the edge here is then going to get sucked down by the it's going to get pushed down by air pressure because of the slight lowering of pressure underneath. And this rubber can actually be removed, and you can put it through different orientations, etc., just so long as the point that you want to try and suck down has got this hole in it. Now there is another model, and this is the VC5. It's the double-sided version. So this one obviously still has a surface for attaching your work, but the other side is a repeat, and that sucks down onto a sealed surface. Now MDF itself is not a very good surface for that. It would require me to actually seal it. But in this case, conveniently, I have a nice piece of cast iron right here, and so we'll be able to suck that straight down onto that surface and demonstrate it there. But to start off, I'll come over to the VC4, turn the air on, put the workpiece on there, just give it a quick push. Now you can hear that's constantly letting air through, but it's not a great flow rate, and it's probably noisier on camera than it is in real life. And that is firmly held. I don't know how well I can demonstrate that on. I would possibly break my tabletop, or at least rip the screws out of the hole, the screws out of the MDF, before that will release. And I don't really want to do that to my top just to prove a point. And obviously once you've done that, it makes a very easy platform for sanding or any other operation. Now to release your workpiece, you can just turn off the switch and it's released. Or the other thing you can do is just lock the hole and the piece will pop straight off. So just in brief, that's the vac clamps and the VC4 and the VC5, and I'm being very impressed with them over the last day or so that I've been trying them out. And I'm not going to demonstrate it on this video, but when I was doing some surfacing with the Torque Work Centre, the clamp was as solid as you'd ever want it to be for that operation as well. So there's a lot of power in there with such a simple mechanism. Well, a simple concept. There is no actual moving parts in this clamp at all. So other than the occasional requirement to replace this rubber as it gets old, which also comes with a few spares anyway, but you can get those as a spare. there's no actual reason why this clamp won't just keep going for years and years, because there's nothing there to wear out. So that's the Vac Clamp. So quite an innovative little product, and very effective for the job they do.